and you can say I approve the minutes as correct. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as correct, okay?
All right, let's quickly start at 5:30.
Okay. All right, everybody turn off your phones, all right, we'll now call the Madison County Board of Adjustments, Thursday, April 17th, meeting order. Call the roll, please.
Brian Robinson.
Here.
Keith Clark.
Here.
Jim Owens. Keith Weaver. Ralph Hall.
Here. All right, so first thing on the agenda is approval of last month's minutes. We need to make some corrections on it. I was not here last month. So Kim Olds was the chair last month. So we need to change that, and she would have been the one to swear in Vincent Sexton. So besides that, I didn't see anything else. So we have a motion for that.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as correct.
Have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Call roll, please.
Brian Robinson.
Yes.
Keith Clark.
Yes.
Ralph Hall.
Yes. All right. All right. Next on the agenda, we have conditional use at 2950 Langston Road. Gerald Young.
Yes.
Come on up, sir.
Call me Jerry, please.
All right, yes, sir. Mr. Young, tell us your name and address, please.
Jerry Young, and I'm representing 2950 Lancaster, which is property on my home address.
That's fine.
3652 Winding Wood Lane.
Okay. You agree to give truthful and accurate information as it pertains to this case?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Young, tell us what you're here today to do.
To get a conditional permit use to expand from an Airbnb that I have, that I'm developing right now. It's near completion. I've got a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. I've yet to open this, but, and that I built in the loft of an old tobacco barn. And in order to use the space really in the building, I want to look at doing the fence in the bottom.
So you're doing an event venue?
That's what I'm requesting, yes.
All right. Do you have a name for your farm?
Well, I mean, a legal name, I've got a couple of company names. You want what I've
Your
got?
legal, what about like, are you gonna have a legal name for your farm?
Well, I've got Old Lancaster, I think it's an LLC. I think I'm gonna call it The Lancaster, is what we proposed. I mean, it's not set in stone. We'll probably do a DBA or something like that.
Okay,
So I, you know,
gotcha.
the corporate, and right now it's in our personal names, all of it.
Okay.
My wife and mine still.
Let the record show Kim Owens has joined us. I don't know if you're familiar, you probably haven't got your letter yet. And I don't know if it'll change your names or anything, but your address is getting ready to change down there. Because of the new, so just for y'all's benefit, this is the barn right here. This is the old lane, should used to go down the Milton Lane. This ridge is gone. Road dead ends right here right now. So the only two property owners that are gonna be on this road are own Barnes on this side and Mr. Young on this side, and he actually owns this property on the other side of the new road as well. So that street is gonna be called Hidden Springs Lane. Is gonna be the name of that.
That's
We probably need to approve it under House applied for because the actual effective date of that change won't be until May.
Okay.
So if we approve it now, there'll be a chain of when all that happens. But I just wanted you to know
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Give you a letter that kind of lines it out. But like I said, there only be two.
I've not signed up for really anything. I might have put the company name
We'll
on
send all
that.
that we'll send it all to the post office and everybody, and what they do is they kind of our
My
we
utilities
can
are
only
changed.
control 911 emergency access
So utilities are on the
aspect of it.
You'll send me something.
You'll see, yeah, all the property owners that are affected will get something. But anyway, continue. Sorry for that interruption.
That's it. So, what's your capacity you're looking at on your vending?
You know, we're definitely thinking mid, 200 or less. We're not really sure what the market is, to be honest with you, so part of this is born because of opportunity. I'd say under 200, 250 maybe, for sure under 300, I think that's a magic number that comes out.
Well, we need a number of what your max people that you're gonna have there for the permit.
Am I safe saying 300? Is there a
Yes.
tipping point that?
No, that's
No, you just need to,
I think the maximum it can possibly hold dimensionally wise comfortably is 300 with tables, but I don't think
Yeah, that's
That's
inside,
big.
yeah.
that's what the dimensions hold, because it's 44 by 84.
Are you able to accommodate that many cars and traffic?
I will, yes, I'm installing parking.
Well, that's what I was looking, that's my next question, because you're saying you got 90 spots
Okay, that was.
plus 10,
That's
so that's why I'm.
That's inaccurate, I think. I think I was coming back, I think I need like 150 spots to go to maximum.
Okay, that's what I was, that's what I was.
Is that the magic? Well, that's what we talked about going a little smaller.
If you're saying you're gonna have 150 parking spots, then we'll do the math off that on per, how many.
It was like two people per car, so what the recommended limit was. So I'd put 150 in.
Okay.
Which changes the dimensions of that.
Yes.
Operating hours.
I looked and, there's an ordinance on it. And I think is it 10 or 11 o'clock it has to shut down?
There is no ordinance in the county on that.
There is not?
There's no.
No. Well, we would not go past 11.
That's why I asked you, because they need this.
Okay, we would not go past 11. Yeah.
and you're probably, opening hours normally would be like 9 in the morning or something for people to come in and set up or something, or
I would
would
say
you want earlier or?
Possibly would come earlier, but I would say 9 to 11 would be probably the maximum window. Somebody may come at 7. I think there'd be setups, we don't have much experience in the event side on the wedding side. We've done other events, sporting events and some other things, but, just don't know what the market's gonna bear, so we'll just see.
Is this gonna be year round?
Yes.
And is this Friday through Sunday, or is this?
We'll entertain weekday events.
So,
I would think that predominantly there'll be probably people setting up a Friday, having an event Saturday, and
so cleaning up on 7 days a week. Alright, so on your signage, you're on your little project over, we don't have any permanent signage, okay?
Say what?
There won't be any permanent signage, but you're allowed to have temporary signs like at the day of the event, things like that. Okay, so
Out visible from the roadway or on the highway.
For the sign that I plan on putting up?
yes, yeah, so
I'm good with it.
what I'm getting at is that when you come up with your name of your farm, the Lancaster,
Yeah.
you can put a sign of that, Bert, correct me, there's dimensions, right, Bert, on that?
Yeah.
There's dimensions, but you can put that like at the corner.
I'm almost certain I'm gonna put it at this corner.
Yeah, okay, so as long as you're within, yeah, right there,
It'd be on the outside corner here,
Yeah.
because that's the north.
yes, so
East.
right there, yeah, so
So what I was trying to say is you can advertise your farm.
Yes.
But you can put the name of your farm up there.
Okay.
But you can't outwardly advertise a business operation.
Okay.
Now, day of the wedding, if you wanna put Smith Weddings in there,
yeah,
and then you take it down the day after,
temporary sign.
temporary sign.
Okay, I understand, thank you.
I just know here you put, different kinds of signs you want and things like that. I sure that's
mostly talking about inside and around, because I'm looking more like a campus
Gotcha.
and keeping people off roadways and trying to circle around, making sure the garbage is on one side.
On your property, you can put up whatever kind of signage you want.
Okay, yeah, I'll,
On your, that's yours to do, you can
that's
put it all you want.
I think I'll put something discreet though right at that corner.
Alright, let's see here. You don't plan on having any kind of storage outside here? Now, you got on here talking about some foot transportation from your parking to your, barn, so you're gonna transport like people? Or
Footpath.
You have a path? or you- okay.
Footpath that stays away from the parking.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, we may get it, again, this will, we could get a golf cart, that's what you mean?
Yes.
Potential, but it won't be well, I suspect it would be.
It's a pretty good distance from the parking area to the ceremony.
Yeah, I've got some availability to do ADA parking behind the barn. I may have to do a mix of both, but I want to accommodate a larger amount of the ADA parking behind, which will give direct access into the facility.
Okay.
But that's actually, I've got a 2.5% grade, so it couldn't have been better. Kind of stood up a little bit on the, up on the hill there, so it came down from right here down here, it ended up being 2.5% on the parking lot. It's a good footpath as well.
Does anybody else have any questions? No. Missing anything? Storage outside. Missing anything? Signs. You got the times, you got the hours, you got the capacity. I think he said 9 or 11.
9 to 11.
Yeah. Alright, well, we don't have any other discussion from Mr. Young. I'll open the floor for motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the conditional use permit for the property located at 2950 Lancaster Road. Conditional use permit will allow the operation of an event venue with the capacity being no more than 300 people, parking for 150 cars on the property. The hours of operation will be 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. year-round and 7 days a week. All work and storage will be inside, no storage outside, and there will not be any signage.
I have a motion, do I have a second?
Second.
Call roll, please.
Kim Owens,
Yes.
Ron Robinson,
Yes.
Keith Park,
Yes.
Ralph Ball.
Yes.
Thank you, Jerry. We'll be in touch. Larry will give you a call once you get your paperwork ready, you come out of the office.
Appreciate you guys, are great. Real quick on clarification on the sign, you are talking about temporary sign, but when I come to get a sign up, I'll come down to the county anyway. But you're talking about temporary signs, when you said no sign.
Right, other than the sign that you put naming your
I got what you're saying.
property.
You don't want the.
Yeah, your farm sign.
sign.
Yeah, there will be no big event venue sign and saying, about your hours of
It'll say
operation.
the land, yes.
Your farm sign, like you described, you can.
That's what I did, something nice, I'll put something nice up there, I promise.
Hey,
All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for your time.
So, we approved this as an event venue. Alright, so you're gonna come back, he wants to use that as an Airbnb also. Same thing,
Airbnb is
already
already approved,
Under-
under the regs.
I think that's,
He doesn't
yeah,
need conditional use permit.
okay.
Well, I meant to ask, and I thought that you would have said something that it was already been approved as an
It
Airbnb.
will be administratively.
Yeah, that's right. We have any new business?
so other than we missed it by that much being in the new courtroom tonight, but
So we'll be there.
I'm told on the way here, I'm told, which we're not till the fourth Thursday next month if we have anything for the agenda. So I'm told that it will be ready, which means we'll actually have the first meeting in this space, so the fiscal court's not having their first meeting until the 27th. So if we have anything for the agenda, and you don't hear from me,
Yeah.
well, let's just,
It'll be the
we'll put a note in your packet.
it'll be the 22nd, right?
It'll be the 22nd, yeah, and it'll be,
Location.
everybody knows where that is.
Over here. Yeah. Alright.
When you come out from Florida.
I can't help it, is our anniversary day is gonna be?
I won't be here in June, that's your nice.
I'll be here in May.
You'll be here?
I know, I won't be here in May, I'll be here in June.
I won't be here in June, alright? Here's the next one, Bert, the issue that they threw up last year, that is probably gonna be the county's graduation, that May the 22nd, so it's not playing no big one yet.
You remember we got into that last year about having our meeting.
How this, it's because for the next 2 years, how this falls,
Oh.
until we get past that certain thing. Alright, so do I have a,
Well, Kansas feels so much as.
I know, I need a motion to adjourn.